Well, who says that it's difficult to make money in an aviation stock, and who says that, when a promoter sells, it's negative? Both these logics were defied by Gangwal family. So, in fact, in the last 3 years, since September of 2022, the Gangwal family has sold stake in IndiGo and has raised 40,000 crores. That is $4.7 billion. That's the number. $4.7 billion is what Rakesh Gangwal has already raised by selling majority of the stake in IndiGo in the last 3 years. So that's the number, 40,000 crores, which is equivalent to $4.7 billion. If you look at the history of the Gangwal family, they started selling stake from 2020 to September after the big rift with the other promoters. So they were the co-promoters in IndiGo for a very long period of time. So currently they own still 7.8% after today's block deal as well, which is equivalent to 16,000 crores. So if you add to that 40,000 crore, they will raise more than 55,000 crores as and when they sell the remaining stake as well. But it's been a good history of the Gangwal family selling stake in IndiGo since September of 2022. So this was the first block. It happened at an average price of 1927. And at that point in time, they sold a small stake and raised close to 2,400 crores, nearly 2,500 crores, which was on September 11, 2022. So that was the first block which the Gangwal family sold into. And after that, there has been a periodical 5 months or 150 days of lockup, and they've sold further. Next block came in February of 2023. Again, they sold 4% stake and raised at an average price of 1882, and they raised close to 3,000 crores. This was the only block which happened at discount to the previous block. So that was the second block that happened in 2023. Another 150 days, and there was another block. That was in August of 2023. They sold another close to 4% stake and raised close to 4,238 crores at an average price of 2,454. So again, a premium to the last block that they did in 2023. The next block came exactly after 150 days of lockup. That was in March of 2024. Again, the Gangwal family sold 5.8% stake in the company at an average price of 2,342 and raised almost 7,300 crores. That was again a big block that they did in March of 2024. Again, 150 days of cool-off, and they saw a next block coming in August 29th, 2024. And that point in time, the combined holding that they sold was close to 5.8% stake, and they raised 10,700 crores from that block as well at an average price of 4,759 per share. So that again was in last year. Now, after another 5 months of lockup, post the earnings of this quarter as well, they've sold another 5.7% stake via block deal. And there they've raised close to 11,928 crores. So that's close to $2 billion that they've raised by selling stake in the fresh sale as well. And this has happened at an average price of 5,250. I'm giving these prices because if you look at the trend of what I've showed, every block has happened at a 10 to 15, 20, 30% premium to the previous block deals. Now, as I said, they still own close to 7.5% stake, which is worth 16,000 crores. So even at this price, if they sell out, they will raise close to 56,000 crores by selling out their entire stake in IndiGo. So this has been a fascinating journey, and what an investor he has been, periodically selling out at a premium in IndiGo.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV18 on all the social media platforms.